This is the northeast corner of 7th and P. And we have a building design for that parcel currently. However,
just a correction so folks don't get confused. Your lot is actually at 7th and Marion. The publicly owned lot is at 7th and P.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I should say Marion and P.
Right. And then what we're looking to do is in early talks with the city is to try and acquire a city-owned property that actually is on the corner of 7th and P, allowing us to combine the two lots and bring to the community, in our opinion, a much better building and better benefits to the neighborhood. So we wanted to present the community with kind of a rough sketch of our plan. Again, this is very preliminary. We're certainly open to feedback on the skin of the building, thoughts, ideas. We just wanted to give the community an idea of what we're looking to accomplish with the ultimate goal in mind of getting your support for this concept and this idea so that we can go to the city and hope to acquire this and again deliver this greater building to the neighborhood. So we've got the Jeff Boynes and Pete Architects who are our architects here, who we've got some renderings for you and happy to talk through just kind of the quick high level of the building.
Yeah, I'll lift it up. The first slide I'm going to show you, this is very early concepts. Like Will said, I'm with Jeff Boynes, partner of PG Architects, was the corner lot here. It's actually kind of an L-shaped lot, the way the lot is, the meets and bounds of the lot as it is. So it kind of sets up as an L shape or a partial courtyard design building. And just looking at this as a matter of right, four-story project, we're looking around 45 to 49 units on this site with underground parking. And that would be 50 feet tall, 4 stories. I think we're looking at raising the garage partially, so the first floor units would be around 2 feet or 3 feet above grade, and that way we won't be going down as far for the garage. And in that case, we would be, I think we had 23 parking spaces for or 25 parking spaces for the 49 units. I mean, we're in the very early stages of this. And when we were asked to look at the adjacent site, it's a different design altogether, because you could actually end up doing a kind of a really efficient bar design as opposed to, yeah. And you would actually stretch the residential project from Marion Street all the way to 7th Street. And once again, this would also be a 4-story project. And actually, there's also a commercial component if it was the combined properties. There would be a small commercial zone on the corner of 7th and P. In this design, I think we were around 40-something parking spaces. We're around 65 to 70 units, depending on where the design really ends up. We're in the very early stages. Once again, the ramp would be down here, getting below the first level. And you can kind of see here how it's working in section. This would be a section across from Marion Street to 7th Street, showing the 4 stories of units. Yeah. And we did do kind of a preliminary kind of concept rendering, kind of showing our idea of an undulating kind of facade, creating some interest along 7th with the commercial aspect being here on the corner. And that's if the two properties were combined. If not, I think it kind of, really the only scenario that really works is an L shape, kind of a partial courtyard design. Sure.
Will these be high-end units or
Yes.
high-end units?
Good question. High-end units, but also a good point about the question about affordable units. Another benefit, if this does work out for us and we are able to garner your support and also acquire the neighboring property, what that allows us to do is, of course, deliver a larger building with a larger number of affordable units. In the city and development, when you hit a certain scale and size of development, there's a requirement to deliver what's called ADUs, or affordable units, in the city. As we have the current site under control, we'll be delivering affordable units there regardless. If we were just to take down that site and build that building, what the neighborhood is left with, unfortunately, is kind of a disjointed, very small corner piece that whoever does come in after the fact and control that likely is not going to bring to the neighborhood any affordable housing. It's going to be probably an awkward, potentially single-story retail space. Doesn't fit in with a nice big scheme. So again, the advantage here is not only are we delivering, I think, a better corner presence, one full-scale building, but we're also being able to deliver the neighborhood a greater number of affordable units. So, good question.
Accepting
Could
together.
you just clarify a little bit, because had trouble understanding clearly your answer to this question. If it's just the L-shaped lot, would there be any affordable units in that?
Yes, there will be.